Hello, this is WTMS once again. This is part 17. You may have noticed I'm in my bag. In just last episode we beat Norman and received Facade TM number 42 and Surf HM03. Anyway, Surf is very powerful. It's got a power of 95, 100% accuracy, and 15 PP there. And you're probably going to want to teach that to Swampert and Gyarados because it's such a good attack move. And I'll get rid of Bide finally. And then I can give it to Gyarados since it's just a really good move. Get rid of Splash because it literally does nothing. And I think that's all I want to do. So yeah, Swampert's really good. Got Torrent now. Yeah, you're seeing those stats correctly. I'm just that badass now. Anyway, next step is going to be to get on the ocean and start going along. The first thing I want to do is just kind of get in the water here. Actually, there's something. Nah, never mind. I'll do it later. You can encounter fairly powerful Pokemon out here. Now, Surf isn't going to do much to Wingull. It's not very effective. And normally you'd be screwed if you went like this or something. But I'm so powerful, screw that. I'm just going to use Surf on like everyone because it's such a good move. And since it's so awesome, it'll pretty much take him out in one hit anyway. Now, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to give this to my Swablu. And the reason is because Swablu evolves into a flying dragon type. Yes, called Altaria. That's very good. It's very worth it. It's really the first dragon type you get, and it can learn Ice Beam, so yeah, that's why I'm getting it. I'm going to give Swablu that protein, so that its attack goes up. Now, one thing to note, if I haven't already talked about EVs and stuff like that, or I may have already, is that if you have 100 EVs in a stat, you can't use a vitamin. And the maximum amount of EVs you can get with EV training is 250, so keep that in mind. And basically, EVs, what I talked about is, by battling certain types of Pokemon, you'll gain EVs, and basically every 4, the stat will increase by 1. As I said before, at max EVs, you'll have 31 points, and at obviously 0, you'd have 0 EVs. Or at 0 EVs, you'd have 0 IV, I guess I should say, which are internal or like starting values, basically inherited values or whatever. Now, I don't want to have Swablu fighting in this battle, because that's just not a good idea, with it being so underleveled, by the way. Yeah, I didn't try to get it, you know, really, level. I didn't try to level it or anything, that's why it's so weak, and I haven't had it, with the EXP share, because I had Hariyama using it, or Makuhita, I guess. Until it evolves at level 24, which is when I started the recording. Screw this. Swampert's actually got some good special attack as well. And since I'm finally in my third evolved form, yeah, the abandoned ship is actually where I'm headed if you didn't know. And the only thing we can really do there for now is battle a few trainers and get one of my favorite HMs in the game, or not HMs, TMs? You know, M's, I don't know. I don't think that guy's a trainer, but anyway, if you go over here, well, I didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't really matter, does it? No. Well, I was gonna spam that anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then you climb the stairs, then you run counterclockwise, go up here, go past the scientist, get this Pokeball, it's the storage key. You can talk to him, but he says he's just looking for an item called a scanner. I think Cap Cern told him to look around in this ship. And then if you come over to this room, which is previously locked, you can then enter it, and it'll say you inserted the storage key. And here is, yes, TM13 Ice Beam. And basically I'm going to be giving that to Swablu now, because it's so freaking powerful. I could give it to Gyarados or Swampert or something, but there is a reason, trust me. It's mainly because you don't really learn a whole lot of other moves that are really powerful on Swablu. I'm also going to teach it Earthquake because it's just kind of a good idea. Not Aerial Ace though, but we'll get that later. Tentacool is not really the greatest Pokemon. Tentacruel doesn't have bad stats, but it's more of a Pokemon to grind on because it offers such a huge amount of EXP, like Roselia. Oh, it's gonna learn Fury Attack now. Guess I'll get rid of Sing, although if it's still a level that might have been useful. Guess I'll use Mudshot, since that'll do a good amount of damage there. I think that's a vitamin. And if I have time, I will, yeah, battle them. Kind of have to battle them both at once. You don't have to. You can actually fight the Cool Trainer separately with that little patch behind her, but you will. Ow, dick. Okay, I'm actually gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna try something. Now I think Manectric will probably still like kill me in one hit if he uses Spark. Okay, yeah. So screw that strategy. The reason I've got Swampert so over leveled now is because Swampert's really good, but unless I have it this strong, it's not really going to be useful to me. Yeah. Still gonna use Water Gun. Water Gun is still useful. I mean, I will replace it eventually, but hey. You know, you use what you got. And, I feel like I don't have other Pokemon, I'm just kind of... This is probably the worst idea I've had so far, but I'm gonna use Trapinch, because I want to start getting it more powerful. Because, as I said before, it evolves into Vibrava, which evolves into Flygon. Hopefully I have enough time for this battle too. I know he has water-type Pokemon, but I was just gonna kind of switch him in and out, and then use a Pokemon that I know can fight him off. And just use like Surf or something. I can actually fight Machop, I think. Yeah. Don't use Dark-type moves if you can help it. They're not weak to Dark-type moves, however, it's the only move I got, so I'm going to use Feint Attack, and then let Sand Tomb kind of do its thing. Yeah, Tentacool, I'm going to go ahead and fight off with Swampert. Tentacool is part Poison type, and therefore just weak to Ground-type moves. So keep that in mind. It's also weak to Psychic-type moves. Oh, this is a Star Piece. That's just an yeah, it sells for a lot. It's worth more than Stardust and I think Nuggets. And I think I'm almost out of time. Yeah, see if I can't finish this off. Actually, I'm gonna end the battle off and oddly here. Anyway, this is WTMS signing off. Thanks for watching.